Hello folks, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, whatever the case may be. I'm working on, I didn't decide, my wheel, spin the wheel app decided that it chose my purple rose to work on today. So I'm gonna try and get as much of this done as I can today. And, oh jeez. I have this cut. There we go. Yes, this is parchment paper that I have over top. And I have it pre-cut. So I have 4 more rows after this one to do. Just try to, there we go. Get that in frame for you. Let me zoom in a little. Then my light falls over. My little light falls over. Yeah, okay. Let's try the light over there, off of the whiteboard. There. Zoom in a little bit more. There. There. Now the whole thing is in frame, and let's get going. I'm going to turn my music down a little bit more. I can hear it perfectly fine, but I'm worried that it's too loud for, well, it sounds too loud for me, and I worry that because of how loud it is for me, that it might be picked up by the microphone, and then I'll get in trouble for the music. Okay, so I'm just resorting my bottles here. D, F, G, H, J, K, N, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, V, V, W. Okay. Let's go. Let's start. I actually I am finding this pen to be more comfortable because I'm having to keep it, well, I keep it pretty stationary. I am looking at getting something for my finger, like a finger pad. They have them on Temu. But yeah, so I am, yeah, anyways, I'm working, again, I'm gonna work from this corner over, and, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Sorry, my mind is a little, jumbled right now. Another restless night. I didn't get up until like 1 o'clock this afternoon, so I actually slept for over 12 hours because I went to bed. It was not long after 10 p.m. last night that I went to bed. I didn't get to sleep right away, of course. Lots of tossing and turning. And I know they say that you should, if you're still awake after 20 minutes, to get up and move around and do stuff. And after a while, go back to bed and try again. Well, I struggle with doing that because it has, as far back as I can remember, it's always taken me longer than 20 minutes to fall asleep. and especially when on nights when my mind just races, because so much has happened during the day, and my mind just does not know how to shut off so that I can go to sleep. My dad is always giving me grief about how long how long I sleep, and it's like, well, I may be in bed and my eyes may be closed, but I'm not actually sleeping. I'm trying to go to sleep. So, yeah, and I ended up with extra to think about last night. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Prayers. Not for me, but I'm asking for prayers, lots of prayers for one of our train wreck sisters, Lorna. Someone that she thought was a friend, and is an online YouTuber, was bullying and harassing her, saying derogatory things about her, and just, oh, terrible, terrible person. And he was doing this during a live stream of his channel, and she shared the link with us. And what did I do with my tweezers? There they are. And yeah, so some of us watched his live stream, just the first few minutes of it, because it was in the first 10 minutes of his live stream, where, like, he's saying a bunch of terrible things about her, and not just her, but about diamond painting in general, and people who are on disability, people who have physical disabilities and are unable to work. Oh, it's just terrible, terrible stuff. And of course, our wonderful dear sister Lorna, she is brave enough to show her face on camera in her videos. So far, I've only had a chance to see 2 of her videos, 2 of her most recent videos. I still need to go back, and I'm going to binge watch as many of her videos as I can. But yeah, she shows her face on camera, and this guy is such a slime bag that he doesn't even, like, yeah, he's too much of a coward to even show his own face on camera. And yeah, I am a little bit of a coward to not show my face on camera, but I have shown my face on camera in the past. If you're subscribed to Starlight Starbright 70, or KY Philly, yeah, KY Philly Diamond Painting and More, or something like that. She's got such a long name. Yeah, she's got such a long name that it's, excuse me, most of us that know her, we just, yeah, KY Philly, or we just call her Sherry, because that's her name, Sherry. But anyways, I was on a couple of their live streams with them, diamond painting, and periodically I'd stop what I was working on, and I'd pan up and show my face on camera. I don't have those, wasn't able to share, like, co-stream or whatever it is, on my channel, because I would have to pay for StreamYard to be able to do that. And I am not paying the prices for StreamYard, because their prices are going up, or have gone up. And so I just stick to the free version, which allows me to do up to 20 hours of live streaming a month. And as of right now, I have done 15 hours of live streaming within a 30-day period. So my 30-day period goes from the 10th to the 10th of every month. So yeah, I've got a few more days before my 20 hours reset. So I'm good. I'm good. I've thought about switching over to Streamlab because it's cheaper, and a lot of gamers use Streamlab for live streaming. Yeah, and a couple of the YouTubers that I watch have used Streamlab for their live streams. One has switched over to just using Streamlab because it's cheaper, much cheaper. But anyways, yeah, this particular YouTuber that was so terrible to our dear wonderful friend Lorna has been reported several times now for his bullying and harassment, and I'm really hoping that his channel gets shut down. Even if it was just a one-time thing, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Yes, there is such a thing as freedom of speech, but still, bullying and harassment, to the point where she was so upset and distraught over how this guy, over the things that this guy was saying, and just, oh, it was just so terrible. She was crying afterwards. I was upset. I didn't cry. I was spitting nails. Oh my goodness. Yeah, when she said that somebody made her cry, I'm like, all right. That's it. Do you want us to come over there with pitchforks and baseball bats? Oh yeah, I was spitting mad. I'm not the only one either. Unfortunately, she was so upset because she's such a wonderful, dear, sweet, sensitive soul of a person. And she shows, like, her heart is on, it's like, you know, the saying, your heart on, you share your heart on your sleeve, or you show your heart on your sleeve, or something along those lines. Sorry, I'm like a little, yeah, I'm still pretty pissed. That's why today's WIP and chat, this WIP and chat is more like a vent and rant. Oh my goodness, that man just, oh. Yeah, he brings the violence out in me. Definitely brings the violence out in me. And I'm not a violent person. I'm a lover, not a fighter. But, oh my goodness, I was just, oh, yeah, I still am. Anyways, she went to the hospital last night, and apparently she suffered from a minor stroke because of this man's actions. His heartless, cruel, callous actions. She wears her heart on her sleeve. That's the phrase. That's the phrase. Yes, it just came to me. But yeah. So, yeah, her boyfriend, Chris, oh dear, wonderful, sweet man that he is, yeah, he was pretty upset. He was there at the hospital with her, and her caregiver, Shar, was there as well, and she was keeping us updated in our group chat. She was the one that told us that, yeah, the doctor said she had a minor stroke. Because she said she was going to the hospital because she was getting chest pains and she was having pains in her left arm. And when she said chest pains, I was like, yeah, that's, I get minor chest pains, but my chest pains have always been from stress. And because I go to the hospital with chest pains and I get a full cardiac workup done every time. And they're like, yeah, we can't find anything wrong. Your heart is fine, thankfully. And so yeah, we're just chalking it up to stress, and it's like, okay. So then I have to focus. I have to look at my life and figure out what it is in my life that could possibly be causing me stress, and then deal with that situation to prevent, to eliminate the stress in my life. I still, yeah, I used to get them a lot when I was married to my ex-husband. Yeah, and it was, a lot of that stress was due to the ministry, in their own way, harassing me over the way that I cared for my children. And it's like, my children were always very well cared for. Okay, not very. I lied. Not very, but they always had a roof over their heads. They always had a bed to sleep in. They were always well fed. They always had clean clothes. Their environment wasn't always the cleanest. I will admit, I wasn't always the cleanest. I've never been the greatest at housekeeping, but they oh yeah, they sorry, I'm just remembering when I was at my worst in my addiction, and yeah, they had a messy room, but it was never dirty. It was messy with like their toys, right? It was never dirty. It was, yeah, their rooms were always messy, like messy with the toys. They were never allowed to have food. Like in my care, when they were in my care, they were never allowed to have food in their room. They could eat either in the kitchen or in the living room. Never in their bedroom. Laundry, their clothes, yeah, they never had their clothes. Dirty laundry was always in the laundry area. Never in their room. Sometimes they'd have like their clean clothes would end up strewn on the floor in their bedroom, and I would just pick them up and put them with the dirty laundry. Yeah, because there was the possibility that their clothes might get dirty from being on the floor, right? Of course. So yeah, they I feel that I took pretty good care of my children when they were in my care. The ministry would say different, but that's their opinion. They were not the ones they were not there 24/7 when the kids were in my care. And their information is based on hearsay and rumors and other things. And it's like, well, I when my kids were in my care, I did take good care of them. There were times when I focused more on, well, it looked like I focused more on my friends and other people, but I always made sure my children's needs came first. Always, always, always. Their needs always came first. Yeah. And I'm that way with my friends because my children are not in my life, which is unfortunate. My two younger children have not been a part of my life for like 15 years. And because of that, I've focused on my friends more, as well as on my own life, and relationships. And I am very protective of my friends. Very protective of my friends. And that's why, with what's going on with Lorna, is affecting me as badly as it is. I am very upset. I'm very pissed off that someone would treat another individual like this. It's unfortunate that this kind of stuff happens way too much. Way, 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 way too much. It infuriates me. And it's also upsetting that there's not more that I wish I could do to help. Especially considering it's not like I can just hop on a plane and fly out there and to be there for emotional support. I can't do that. For one, I can't afford it, and two, I can't handle airplanes, and three, I don't have a passport, and four, I can't afford a passport, and plus for me to get a passport, passports take time, as well as money. They take time to get. That's why I'm very, very glad that she's got such wonderful caregivers, Shar and Glynn. Shar is such a wonderful, wonderful person. Lorna is staying with the two of them for now. She's staying with them for a few days to make sure she will be stable enough to go home. Lorna's on new meds, so hopefully the new meds help. Yeah, and all we can really do is just continue to show her how much she means to us, how wonderful of a person she really is, and encourage her to block the haters out of her life. The narcissists, the toxic assholes. Oh my God, you should have, oh my God, some of the words that I was using. Oh, I was cussing up a British storm. Because she's British, right? Yeah, I was saying some pretty colorful words. Yeah, without actually swearing, like the basic 4-letter swear words. I was saying some. Yeah. Anyways. Oh my goodness. I do have tears in my eyes right now. I do, because it's a difficult subject to talk about. Considering how hard it is seeing someone that you care about go through this kind of crap. Okay. I need to deep breaths. Calm down, calm. Oh my goodness. All right, deep breaths. Calming, soothing. Anyways, so I did a live stream yesterday. I was on there by myself, on camera by myself. I got a message Katya, find out what happened because I make sure she's okay because she hasn't messaged me back. I did send her a link and I sent her a message, all that stuff, before I went live yesterday. But yeah, she was probably busy with the grandkids again. And I think she did do a video. I did think she did post a video this morning. I'll have to check. For some reason, some of my notifications disappear while I'm sleeping. If like my phone will only show so many notifications. Only so many notifications will pop up, and then the older ones, when newer ones pop up, the older ones will disappear. So like me waking up at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I received a notification at like 2 in the morning of her posting a video. That notification, of course, by 1 in the afternoon would disappear. So I've actually had to, last night I actually went into her channel and selected the last 3 to add, of her videos to add to my watch list. Yeah, that's a 1. Trying to tell if it's a 1 or a faded 4. Because the 1s and 4s are similar, well, somewhat similar, but the 1s are slightly darker than the 4s. Yeah. Anyways, so I wasn't sure if I was gonna do a video today, and then it's like, well, what the heck, maybe I should. Get my daily quota of talking in. I should call my dad and talk with him about some stuff that's going on, like having to get fitted for a CPAP, and I should contact the post office. Oh shoot, I should actually message Star from Starlight Starbright 70. Oh, excuse me. Because she popped in and said hi in my live yesterday during my live stream, and she asked me if I'd gotten my bracelet yet. So I need to get if she was given a tracking code, get the tracking number off of her, so then I can contact the post office and see where it might be. I did the same thing when Katya from Carpe Diem Does Diamond Painting, she sent me a little goodie package, and she'd asked me if I had gotten it yet, and she sent me the tracking number, and yeah, just a few days later my dad showed up on my doorstep with it. So yeah, gotta look into that. And then my Temu packages. One, well, a bunch of them arrived at my friend's place today, this morning. But they only delivered one because only one package would fit in her mailbox. So she has to go to the post office tomorrow to pick up the rest. So yeah, there's another 6 there. So yeah, I'm excited. How about that? Everything but the last 2 items, my last 2 freebies, have arrived at her. Have arrived there. So yeah. Now she's got to box it all up and send it on to me. Yeah, and I'm still waiting for that check from the post office. But they did say that it could take up to 30 days. So, oh, I missed a 1. So, I'm going to grab that 1 right now. There. Okay, more 6s? Any more 6s? Oh, yeah, there's 1 right there. Okay. Yeah, I'm almost down to 6s. As you can see, this is all I got left of my 6s. Yeah. It's a good thing I'm almost done this too. I'm just looking over here and it's mostly V's and 4s. And I still have 2 bottles of V's. So, yeah. Well, I see a few 4s. Yeah, but lots of V's over here. Anyways, 5. So yeah, I got a lot on my mind right now. But there's only so much that I can do with what's on my mind. So I am going to later send emails to some writers and ask them if they'd be okay with me reading their books online, sharing their books online. And I found another 1. And I've got a drill on my finger. What drill could it be? Oh, one of these. Yeah, because I have my finger either here or here. It helps to hold the tray in place because for some reason my tray likes to move on me. And I watch other YouTubers when they're diamond painting, and they're like this. They're just like not holding the tray, and it's like, well, how can you do that? How, like, sometimes, well, I was gonna say I'm usually slower when I'm not holding the tray because the tray tends to move around, and now this is making me look like a liar. But I actually find it easier to hold the tray because then my hand is closer for when I push the putty back into my pen. Yeah. And it's just, I'm most comfortable with doing it that way. So the next color is the letter R. R. So, oh yeah, and Shar also shared a picture of Lorna's progress on her current diamond painting. I love it. It is so cute. It's It's an alien selfie, and you know I love alien selfies. But it's two aliens in a car. And it's a selfie of the two of them in the car, and it's just the cutest. Yeah, I may be dark and creepy, but I'm also light and fluffy. But yes, I tend to go for the dark and creepy more than the light and fluffy. A lot of my diamond paintings these days, lately, I've been getting more dark and creepy diamond paintings, and I've got a few in my shopping list with Temu that are I would consider them nightmare inducing for people that yeah, for average people, I guess. People that I would think it was, no, not boring, but more light and fluffy than me. People like Crafty-ish Kristen. Kristen from Crafty-ish Kristen, yeah. She really goes for the light and fluffy diamond paintings than the dark and creepy. But yeah, I really like the dark and creepy, as well as the light and fluffy. I will get the odd light and fluffy diamond painting. Like my next order from Temu is gonna have, like, I guess you could call it light and fluffy. It's gonna have I'm ordering Captain Caveman to do in August, and I'm getting it early so that I've got it, and I don't have to worry about it until August. Yeah. And my friend, she sends me some really nice diamond paintings, ones that I would never consider doing, but I do them for her. Yeah, and I enjoy doing them for her, not just for the sake of doing them, but the fact that she picked them and trusts me to do them for her. Yeah. And it's not always really the picture itself, as there's a 5 that I missed, as the process of working on something that it's therapeutic, soothing, relaxing. Well, it's supposed to be. Enjoyable. Yeah, a lot of the times it's just the process of working on it. I don't focus, like when I'm working on it. I focus on what I'm doing rather than the end product. I do enjoy the end product. Don't get me wrong. I do enjoy the end product. It looks. It's very, very rare for me to come across a canvas that I don't like it after it's all done. The only time that happens is like when it's a small one and there's too much detail, and they're like, and it just doesn't, the rendering just doesn't work. Like my Cosmic Consciousness, I was yeah, a bit disappointed with that one, because it was just, there was too much. It was too busy of a canvas, And so the detail, the rendering, oh yeah, yeah, a bit on the disappointing side for me. That's why I now I tend to prefer going for the larger canvases, unless it's a very simple picture. Then I'm okay with going with a smaller canvas. But even then, sometimes the smaller canvases can be surprising. Like there was that one horse that I did. It was like the tiniest canvas I've ever done. Honestly, it was the tiniest canvas, and it was a square, and it was a custom of my friend's horse, Luna. And I've done, yeah, I did at least one whip and chat of that little tiny canvas. And yeah, it was a picture of her horse, and it actually turned out pretty good. I was concerned that there was too much detail to it, and that it wouldn't render very well, but it did really good actually. I found another one that I missed. I know, I could wait until I'm all done everything else and then just do the stragglers, but sometimes I do that. Actually, I haven't done that in a while, come to think of it. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to getting these new canvases. And then with cross stitch kits, I have not come across any dark and creepy cross stitch kits yet. I'm pretty sure it's looking like the only way that I could get dark and creepy cross stitch kits is to basically make them myself. I could take a dark and creepy picture and use like Pattern Keeper, Threadbare, or whatever apps, programs, and convert them into do a cross stitch conversion of them, and instead of doing it as a diamond painting, do it as a cross stitch. And just like I could do them at any size. But then it's a counted cross stitch. It's not a printed cross stitch. But I haven't I have not worked up the courage yet to start trying my hand at a counted cross stitch. I do have a couple of them. Yeah, not ready yet. I think I want to wait. I'm gonna wait. I think I'm waiting until I've got more storage, organization and whatnot for my stuff. I decided to I know Ladybug 24 DP and More, she stores her cross stitch kits in these mesh baggies, and then she just writes on them what each project is, and I like that idea actually, and so I'm gonna be ordering a bunch of those bags myself at some point this year. They're on my shopping list. I think I need to focus on buying a lot of the stuff that's on my shopping list rather than adding to my shopping list. Yeah. It's like I buy like, excuse me, a couple of items from my shopping list, and I add like 6 or 7 more stuff to my shopping list. But yeah, if you've seen any of my cross stitch videos, you'll know I've been storing. I store the floss in these well, I've got 2 of these containers with floss, and then I've also got this one with the floss and with the chart, and then I have my canvases stored separately. Well, with those mesh bags, I can keep the floss and the canvas together, and I would prefer that because then I'm less likely to get get confused. Yeah. So that's what I'm working on. All right. So next is A. And I know I'm not going to get this whole thing done, this whole section done in this video, because I try to keep my videos close to an hour. And I know it's getting close to an hour. Plus, with all the talking I'm doing, yeah, I know I'm going a little bit slower than usual because of all the talking. Yeah. And I know I didn't do the birthday horoscope thing this time around. Well, I haven't heard anything positive. I also haven't heard anything negative about doing the birthday horoscopes. I actually would love to like know when people's birthdays are, and then on those particular days when I do a WIP and chat, I'll actually do the birthday horoscope reading and wish those particular individuals a happy birthday. Yeah, I think that would be more better. Yeah, I think that would be better than just reading it and saying, well, if it's your birthday, happy birthday. I'd rather be like, it's so-and-so's birthday, so everybody wish them a happy birthday, happy birthday, right? Yeah. And then also be like, well, I'd love to know just how accurate this reading is. If you think it's pretty accurate, or if you think it's like way off. Yeah, would give you something to think about on your birthday. If you want to have deep thoughts on your birthday. Yeah. Yeah, see, when I get down to the last row on my canvases and I'm getting low on drills, that's when I start to get a little concerned that I might run out. Like yesterday, I finished my grotesque Cookie Monster, and yeah, I was so excited that I finished it, and then I kitted it down. I did a kit down video of it, and oh, it looks awesome. I've got it draped, spread out on my love seat. Yeah. And so I know in my kit down video I said I was going to do a kit up video of my other 2 canvases, but I didn't. They are kitted up. I took my time because there was a bit of static. I took my time with kitting them both up, and the reason I didn't do kit up videos was because I was cleaning the bottles as I was going. Yeah, I was taking the labels off, so they're all like this, and I've got them both canvases kitted up in the same tray. I'll show that in a minute. and it's all nicely organized. They're in numerical order and in alphabetical order. One of them is all alphabet, the other one is numerical and then alphabetical. Yeah, so let's see, the letter U is next. Yeah, I think I'll do a couple more letters, a couple more colors, and then I'll show you my tray for my latest two canvases. And I've got them set up in such a way that I won't get them confused. Yeah. I'm not the biggest fan. Okay, so the Elizabeth Ward knockoff, which is like the Elizabeth Ward, I guess, must obviously. Anyways, the smallest containers, they're, I find them to be like really small. I'm not the biggest fan of them because they don't hold very much. And I don't like to fill those containers too full because of how the lids are, and then because okay, so I've used all of these, but because of the way the lid is shaped here, if there's too many in the container, then they end up in this little lip here, and I don't like that. This amount is perfect, and there's a few like this in both canvases, so those ones are fine. But then there's some that oh, that one's fine too. Yeah, this one's pretty close. But yeah, I don't like more than this in the container because they could get caught in the lip. Actually, I think no. Anyways, so that's why. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's just to keep them like neat, looking neat and tidy and easy to manage and all of that wonderful stuff, and just to, you know, keep my mind calm, I guess. That's just how I do it. I actually do want to get a couple more of the Elizabeth Ward knockoffs. Because yeah, there are times when I don't really like using them, but yeah, but that's just like I do not like working with these because they pop open so easily. They do. These pop open so easily. The lightest touch. These ones, I do like these ones more because they're harder to open. They are harder to open. And very, yeah, you can definitely tell. I do like using those ones more, but I also don't like using containers like this because I move my drills around a lot. Yeah, and I move them around, and it's hard to, you can't do it with those containers, whereas individual bottles and the like the Elizabeth Ward, that kind of stuff, yeah, it's easier to rearrange them, especially because like with using multiple bottles for the same color. When one of the bottles is empty, I relocate it. I remove it from the case and move my drills, the bottles around, and yeah, pretty sure you understand what I'm trying to say. Oh, I just spotted some U's. Yeah. Yeah, one of the reasons actually why I've been using, well, one of the reasons I've been using this pen a lot is because it's self refilling. Because yeah, there's the putty is inside here, right? Yeah, which is awesome. It's really cool. So you can go for a very long time without having to refill, like change the putty out, which I like. Another reason is actually because the tip is actually skinnier. So on the squares, it's not, I actually find it's not as much of a struggle to get the drills into place. All right, so the letter F. I'll do that much. Oh, kind of slid out of frame there a little bit. Yeah, I've got the camera really close to me so that you guys can, so I don't have to zoom in too much, and it's easier for me to see the screen, to be able to keep an eye on the time and make sure that I'm still in frame. Yeah, something that I want to do is get a webcam and then mount the webcam, have the webcam mounted, so then I can start doing my recordings, record my videos through my laptop rather than using my phones all the time, because then all the information is on the screen of my laptop. Yeah, it would be more efficient doing it that way. It's just a matter of buying the webcam. Well, finding a good one first. One with a good microphone too. Then I can start testing it out and making sure that it works really good, and the videos will turn out good with the good sound. When I'm watching my Watch Later playlist, every so often I have to, with some videos, I have to turn the volume like way up in order to be able to hear them. And then the next video comes on and it's like super loud, and it's like, that's hard on the ears. So I gotta turn it down. Yeah. And yeah, so it sucks, but it is what it is. Yeah, and one of these days I'm going to look into the AI Copilot on my laptop and see about doing my own thumbnails, and start actually experimenting with stuff to bling up my videos. Because I know some of you out there, some of the other YouTubers out there, they have like really cool intros and really cool outros and um, special effects and whatnot. And yeah, I want to look into doing that kind of stuff too. Yeah. Oh, hey. One of my live streams. I'm binge watching in the background. I'm binge watching my diamond painting videos. My binge all diamond paintings. I'm on number 133 of 185. And this video, I guess, will become 186 on that list. Yeah. And I'm going to turn the volume down just a touch, because I can hear it well. It's at 2 times the speed. And I just found a straight drill, and I don't know, can't really tell if it's what color it is, so in with the strays it goes. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. I am coming along nicely with this. That'd be awesome if I finish this today. And I'm thinking, I wish I had another canvas I could kit up after I'm done kitting this one down, but I could I could kit up part of my little helpers. Part, because my little helpers is 57 colors, and that includes 3 ABs. Yeah, it looks like 3 ABs. Or 4. Is 141 an AB? I think that is an AB, so then that means there's 4 ABs. So, yeah. So I could actually partially kit that one up. Yeah. But then of course I'd have to wait until I'm done others before I can finish kitting it up. But that's okay. I can get... Uh-oh. I'm looking at the 3s, and I go and I put one on a 3. F. They're F's. Yeah, see, I did that one. No, that's a V. Oh my goodness. And because they're so close in color, no, that should be good. I hope I didn't. Anyways, if they're there, they're there. I can't change that now. They're done. I'm not changing it. I could sit here and I could use the tweezers and pull all the ones back just to check, but no. Pretty sure that's it for the 3s that I accidentally did. I gotta remind myself I'm on F. I'm on F. That's why I keep the lid up so that I can see. Because yeah, once in a while, like I'll suddenly forget what symbol I'm doing. So then I just look over at the lid. Yeah. That's another downside to using these containers, because I like to keep them open, right? So that I remember that's the color that I'm doing, but then I have to like bring the lid down so I can look to see what the symbol is, to remind myself, okay, that's the color that I'm working on. Yeah. It's just one of those little quirks, weird quirks that I've got. I guess. Yeah. Anyways. Oh my goodness. So I did do a short of my completed grotesque Cookie Monster. I should share that, share the link with my daughter so she can see it and she can show her fiance. Yeah. I can never remember what his gamer name is. I should refer to him by his gamer tag, or maybe. Did I do J's? I think I did J's. Yeah, I did. I already did J's, and I just found a J. Oh, that means I'm pulling out the J's. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the live stream that I'm currently watching, there I am, this is from, it was streamed a month ago, and it's a Saturday Chaos, and Jill and I are both working on our bat for the pink and black event, and Katya is working on her Lotus. Yeah. That was pretty cool. Yeah, and I'm watching it at 2 times the speed, so we sound like chipmunks. But if I really pay attention, I can understand what we're saying. Yeah. Let me know if you can hear it. Even though I turned it down a little bit, let me know if you can hear it. Because it's like right next to my phone too. Yeah. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end this video with this letter, with this color, the letter F. Of course, I will finish this off camera and try and finish this today. Like I did yesterday, I finished my grotesque Cookie Monster. I worked on it 2 days in a row. I didn't even bother with spinning the wheel yesterday because I just wanted to get it finished. Yeah. So, yeah. I got it done, and I was so happy to have it done. And it looks awesome. Yeah. Anyways, so I'm done this for now, for the video. But I did say I was gonna show you my tray. So let me zoom out so it'll fit in frame, hopefully. But yeah, see? Now up here on this empty container, I wrote Hungry Cookie Monster. So this row, this row, this row are all my Hungry Cookie Monster. And then because I've got so much of this one color, the other one is in this row by itself. But then Skeleton Woman starts here and then goes through these 2 rows. Yeah. So it's all nicely organized and clean and pretty. It looks really nice and pretty. Yeah. Yeah, so that's ready for both of those canvases. Yeah, and I know I didn't normally at the beginning I share the progress on my cross stitch kits, but I've worked on 2 since the last WIP and Chat, and so I worked on this kitty cat. I got more of his forehead done. Yeah, I got more of his forehead done, and I got his eye done. This eye. Yeah, so that's coming along nicely. And I also worked on this one. I changed the hoop. I put the smaller hoop on and I moved it down And now I'm working on this section here, working on the chest area of this kitty cat. So, my rainbow kitten. Yeah. So, that's where I'm at right now. And, oh wow, an hour and 10 minutes. Okay, so I am going to end this video, upload it, and while it's uploading, I'm gonna continue working on this. And talk to you later. Bye.